Point of no return. Welcome back, man. We know too much, we've seen too much, we've been through too much, man. We are experiencing way too much. God has revealed himself to us over and over again for us to go back to where we used to be, where we used to think, react, and respond to life, man. It's your Holy Ghost homeboy, Slim, SLIMM, simply living in my moment, which means yesterday is gone. Tomorrow's never promised. All you have is right now, this moment, and I hope you're fully living in yours because I'm fully living in mine, man. Just back with another quick word, man. Receiving, allowing, and accepting God's help is the only way to truly help yourself. You're going to have a lot of people present themselves as tools, as assets, as allies to your life, to your purpose, to the calling that God has over your life. But truth be told, they're just monitoring spirits, controllers, and manipulators, users and abusers. Especially these jokers who got it all and they're in a position to truly help and they choose not to help. You know what I'm saying? People know what you're dealing with. People know what you're going through. And you have people go out their way to be like, man, look, anytime you need me, just call me, and then you call them, not because it was your idea, but because it was their idea. And then you get, they don't want to help, or you get that you feel like you bothering them or you burdening them when they're the ones that introduce it. Look, just because somebody offers to help you don't mean that they want to help you. They just want to know. They just like that feeling when people come to them. It's a power thing. It's a narcissist way to really get off and really receive that superficial power and push that they give themselves because they feel like they important. They feel like nothing happened or occurred without them. You know what I'm saying? So when they come to you in these situations and, look, nephew, you need help, you need this, I got you. And then you get that feeling, man, you already know what it is. So you got to learn how to look within yourself, find the things that you do well, find your purpose, find exactly who you are, do those things, and that's going to be the help. You feel me? God is showing you how to help yourself in every way. He's showing you how to help yourself heal, how to help yourself become happier, how to help yourself be active in this world, find a place in this world, find a niche in society. He's helping you how to get past your past, past your fears. He's helping you how to get over yourself, over any insecurity, anything that you've ever been through in life that's kept you from being the best version of yourself and has kept you from having this relationship with God that you know you should have. You know what I'm saying? So do these things, bro. You ain't doing nothing but doing exactly what you was made here to do. And I think that's what's so cool because God allows the activities and the tasks that he's giving you not only be the work that you need to do in order to get your part done, but it also has healing in there. It also has evolution in there. It also has a lot of information, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in these things that you're asked to do and tasked to do. And then when you do that, you feel like, man, that's what I need to do in order to be happy, in order to have balance, in order to have peace. So just keep focusing on the race. Focus on whatever you can do and whatever it is that you've been asked to do to make the desires of your heart become so. Right now, we're in the phase of manifestation, bro. Like, we are absolutely exhausted from everything that we've been through. Life has continued to drain us, continue to challenge us, continue to oppose us, continue to come at us in ways that want us to quit, give up, throw in the towel, be perverted, be converted, go back to how we used to be. All these things, but we continue to get up every day and face the worst parts of life and still be the best versions of ourselves. So God sees that, he honored that, and he wants to be the only one that you depend on. You know what I'm saying? Because you can go to God 1,000,000 times in a day, and he's not going to get tired of you. He been asking to talk to him 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. He's going to be right there. When everybody don't understand, when people leave you, when people walk out your world, he's going to be right there waiting on you. You know what I'm saying? To dry your tears, to give you a shoulder to cry on, to give you peace beyond your understanding, to give you insight when you're not even around the situation. That's what God is there for. So he putting you in this situation purposely because he don't want any man to take credit for the good things that's about to happen in your life. So he had to put you in a position to where it was just you and him. Literally just you and him. So I don't want you to, I know things can get to you when you like, man, I could be doing more. I wish I could be doing more. I want to be further along. I want to have more of an impact I got all these things that's pressing that I need help with right now, and I can't do it. So sometimes you want to get hard on yourself, but then you remember all the sacrifices and all the things that you did in order to even be in this position that you're in. You're in this position that you're in because you decided to put yourself last and put others first. You're in this position because you chose to pick up your cross and follow Christ. You're in this position because you said it's God's way or no way at all. You're in this position because you made a pledge to rededicate your life, not only back to God, but back to your purpose, back to your calling. And then once God gave you these visions, he gave you this way, that's all you've been going after. So everything that's occurring, everybody that's flaking on you and no longer available, these were the people that felt threatened by you. These were the people that felt like, if I could just get him under my control, if I could just get him to listen and do what I'm telling him to do, then they'd be better off. These are the people that was always jealous, always hating. These are the people that only want you because of who you are, what you can do. They don't want the person. You know what I'm saying? They want the abilities. You know what I'm saying? They care not about you, about how you feel, about what you think, about what you're going through. They only want you for what you can do. So these are all these people that are continuing to fall to the wayside, and you just got to let them fall. And just stay out the way. You should be finding serenity in your solitude right now, for real, for real. Because before it was a problem, you know, being by ourselves, and we didn't understand. We wanted to have friends and have groups and all these things so we wouldn't feel alone. Just to see that, man, you alone, even when you in a room full of people, even when you clicked up or surrounded by people that you feel like got common interests, you still an eyeball out. You still the only one that think like you think. You're still the only one that feel like you feel. You're still the only one that attack life the way you do. So you are alone until God give you your tribe, give you your people, give you your platform. This is what it is, man. It's a lonely road, but it's worth it because you can't really argue with yourself. You feel me? You can't really get into unnecessary bickerings and arguments and all these things and just power struggles, you know what I'm saying? Just going in circles because it's a difference of opinion. It's a different belief. No, every day we get up and kill our flesh. Every day we get up and we choose to listen to God's word and not our own. So if we choose to walk away even from our own doubts, our own securities, our own lies, our own pain, our own shame, what makes you think that we want to deal with yours? Because as an impacted person, man, you're going to feel what other people feel. You're going to be privy to see what they think. You're going to want to go out your way to help somebody, improve somebody's mood and everything. And some people, they choose to feel like that, bro. I realize that some people get up and they don't have to be upset. They don't have to be angry. They don't have to be disappointed, but that's the posture that they like to be in because it's comfortable to them. That's how they like to be because that's what they, you know what I'm saying? They get a reaction out of other people. They get a reaction for themselves. And they playing the character. It's almost like they stuck in a stereotype. It's like when somebody say, hey, you Aquarius. Yeah, you can do everything that Aquarius do, but it's like you going tit for tat, and then you don't have no personality outside of that. You don't have no other characteristics outside of that. You see what I'm saying? It's like they looked at the mannequin model and they put the clothes on, every single thing that the mannequin had on, and they don't have no style or no flavor outside of, you know what I'm saying, what they seeing or what they being exposed to. And you, all that you have, everything is on the inside, and you're struggling to get that out. You know what I'm saying? They empty on the inside and they looking for things on the outside to fill them in, to validate them. No, you looking at the outside and saying, nah, this shit is incomplete. I know I have what's on the inside of me to bring this out, to complete my vision, complete my mission. And I'm having trouble getting this out, not because of me, but because of the situations that the world has placed me in. Is limiting my voice, it's limiting my platform, it's limiting my reach, it's limiting my impact based on what they're saying about me, what they're doing to me, the positions that life has got me in. So it's making it harder for people to listen to you or take your word as right because they're looking at you like, well, your life don't match what you're saying. Sometimes it's like that. But when it happens, and you just got to continue to let God help you. Continue to go into your word. Continue to go in prayer because I'm telling you, he's the only one that's going to understand you. He's the only one that's going to get you. Even when you're wrong, even when you're confused, even when you don't know what's going on, he's not going to judge you. He gonna fill you in and clarify some things. And every time you be in God's presence, you always leave better. You always get that appeasement, bro, and that comfort that you need. But a lot of times when we're in situations, we go to God last. Like when we get in the jam, you stop thinking spiritually. You stop thinking critically, and you go back to being reactive and responsive to life. But if you sit back and you look and be like, man, you can see God's hand in everything. Even when the things are unfavorable, even when it doesn't feel good, even when you feel like things are not working on your behalf, when you take a second look at it, and when you open up your spiritual eye and you really, really see, you find comfort and you just relax. You be like, nah, God kept me from this. He's protecting me from myself. And a lot of times that's what God does. But if we don't stop and go to him, or we're not sensitive enough to hear his voice or hear his calling, then we miss all these clues. We miss all these things that he just had, these Easter eggs that he had sitting for us. And when we going, God, why? And I need help. And we so busy looking at other people and other things for the solutions to the problems, you know what I'm saying, that we going through, that we miss everything that God got for us. So if you're in a position to, man, where you just feel like you can't trust him, then that really means that you can't trust yourself. And I definitely don't understand how you feel you can trust somebody else if you can't trust God or yourself. That's confusing to me. But I know that being stripped away of everything, losing everybody in order to get what God got for me, I've been having the biggest peace. And your load is manageable and it's easier to carry because you're holding everything that God has asked you to pick up. You know what I'm saying? You put down all those things that was weighing you down, that meant nothing, just that empty weight. You put that all down. So now just continue to seek God's face. Continue to seek his voice. Continue to seek his presence. And I'm telling you, everything that you need, he gonna be there. And he's already done what you ask him to do before you even get the articulation to verbalize it. You know what I'm saying? That's how close and that's how tight and that's how special the bond is that you have with Christ. So just keep putting him first. Keep putting yourself last, and he gonna exalt you. He gonna free you. He gonna give you independence. He gonna give you dominion. He gonna give you choices. He gonna give you options. He gonna give you overflow. He gonna give you an opportunity to be a blessing to other people because you have continued to be obedient. You continue to listen to be a true child of God, a true man or woman of God, and it don't get no better than that. This is the hardest thing that you'll ever do, but also the easiest thing, and honestly, the most important thing you ever do is just pick up your cross and just follow Christ and just be dedicated to the mission, to the purpose, to the calling that's over your life, and then you'll see that that's all the help that you need. Trinity, your ancestors, everything that you already came, equipment, that's all that you need. So just wake up and just let it out and just really just live. Like, don't really have no expectations or this gonna happen or that. Don't be worried about nothing, man. Don't worry about yesterday. Don't worry about tomorrow, man. Just really stay present and stay focused on what you got going on right now. But just allowing, receiving, and accepting God's help, that is the only way to help yourself. So I pray that you just get up every day and just be the co-captain in your life to just manifest and just bring out the desires of your heart. So, but just keep on the path, keep on the mission, and just keep doing you, bro. But don't worry about it, man. They can't help you, and they won't help you. They don't want to. But you got God, and he always want to help you, and he's always waiting and listening, man. Telling you, man, put your antennas up, man. Put your antennas up so you can hear and receive and really just understand when he's around you and when he's working in your life. And I promise you, you're not going to miss your day. You're not going to miss your moment. You're not going to miss your opportunity to be great. God has that time and that space and that slot and that day set up and reserved just for you, and you're walking in that moment. So really, man, if it ain't coming from God, really don't want it. Till next time, Slim.